I am your host, Jessica Hatch, and we're back, and it's Profound Professionals. That's right, it's the interview series that has been coming to you for 9 glorious, glamorous, amazing years, and we bring you industry experts from all over the brilliant, beautiful world, and they help improve your personal life, and they help you grow your business. Today is no different. We have Jean, and why do we want to talk to Jean? Well, Jean is a holistic, intuitive speaker, podcaster, and global traveler. So we want to learn all the amazing things she has learned as she scoped the world and as she's used her holistic intuition, because you need some of that. You need some of that. So hear about Jean and then reach out to Jean, because we're going to learn all the things that make her brilliance beautiful and wonderful. So welcome, Jean.
Oh my gosh, your energy is just out there. I love that. Thank you.
If my curls could just keep up. Tell us how you became this holistic, intuitive, and world traveler. What's your journey and story, Jean?
Oh, I'm big about the journey. And that's in my podcast name, even the Focus Practical Dreamers Journey. So that's cool that you said that. I started from a leadership background, 36 years of leadership in the U.S. federal government.
Wowzer. There's a topsy-turvy turnaround switch.
Oh, yeah. And now I'm in the energy world. You want to talk rules, regulations, protocols,
suck the life and energy out of you.
Yes. And now I'm in the what some people think of as the woo-woo space,
Mm-hmm.
But I got there through a series of events, one of them being the fact that I'm a lifelong learner. And I had migraines all my life that the doctors couldn't fix. And so if they couldn't fix me, somebody had to fix me. So I learned how to fix myself. And that took me to energy work.
Oh, I see.
So now I use that information to help other people.
Now, what are you doing to help other people? So where are they in their life where they go, oh, I need that Jean in my world to fix me? What's happening with them?
Well, like any business, it moves, it cycles, right? I started out working with people with migraines because that was my background. That's what I knew. And if I could get rid of mine, I could help people with theirs, right?
And we will pause and say, this is a podcast and a show, and it is fun. And these are our stories and our journeys. We are not giving you medical, legal, financial advice. I am an Italian mother, but I am not your mama. So go get medical and legal advice somewhere else if that's what you need. But hang out, listen with us, and learn. And, maybe spend some time with Jean and see if she has some solutions for you. But just remember, we are not giving you medical or legal advice. Go ahead.
I don't do anything medical at all. That's not true. We look at emotional.
Throw this out there whenever we talk about this stuff.
Oh, so I know.
Gotta throw that out there.
Yep, I gotcha. No, sometimes, it started there, but because of my background, what was gravitating towards me were small business owners. Because I have so much of that, leadership knowledge and the logic and the analytical stuff, which just seems like an odd thing to go with the woo-woo. But that's how the podcast came to be, because I had to reconcile both sides of me, right?
Well, I see that happening a lot with engineers and techie people and all of this. I think since the world shifted a few years ago with the big thing that we all went through, that it made this opening for awareness and a need. And I don't know, I think a lot of the barriers that were there before about our energy and our mindsets and all those pieces is so much more available and open-minded than it's ever was before. That could just be my opinion, but that's what I've seen.
Well, not only that, the medical professionals who got into this game kept hearing, well, there's no science behind it. Well, now there is, because those people got tired of hearing that, and they had the knowledge to set up the studies, to get the imaging, to get the equipment in place that would actually prove this stuff is real, right? Quantum physics. The scientists are getting on board now. It's always been there. We've just not had it presented in a way that made it seem logical. And now the logic is coming into play, and it's becoming more readily acceptable.
I love that. I love that. So you feel like now, so you started with people who are, suffering from pain and because that was where you were, but now more business entrepreneurs and business owners. Now, what are they coming you specifically for? Just more clarity, more growth, more connection to themselves, more, what are they seeking when they come find you?
It's not necessarily any of those, but all of those come into play at some point.
Hmm.
Why is this not working in my business? I know I've got to be doing something that's causing that, right? Or I'm stuck in this rut and I can't get out of it, or I'm doing the same way over and over and nothing's changing. Well, that's because you've got this system going in your head that's keeping you doing the same thing over and over again. Let's figure out what the heck is keeping that stuck for you. We remove that baggage, and now it's it's only logical that I try something different,
Hmm.
right? So we take the charge, the emotional stuff off of the decision and the, oh, I did it wrong and it's all me and I'm messing up. And no, you maybe don't have the right environment, you don't have the right skill set, you don't have the right support team, you're not taking strategic action, or maybe you are, but not in the right order, right?
So you're
So
helping with some of those pieces too.
exactly.
You're in your program. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. People come to me and the majority of my clients are referrals. That's how I built my business. I wanted the right person to find me at the right time. It's not my place to try to convince anybody that energy works,
Right.
right? That's someone else's mission. That's not my mission. My mission is you know that it's out there. You want to take advantage of it. That's where I come into play.
And you're working with them in group programs or one-on-one
The
or
most part, it's one-on-one.
mostly one-on-one.
Because they come to me for specific issues that now, granted, we know they're all global, but
Hmm.
it's their specific business, and these are small business owners, and a lot of them want individual attention,
Sure.
right?
Okay.
But there are some group programs, some things I do, muscle testing, if you've heard of that,
Oh
right?
yeah, I have. Yeah.
Teaching muscle testing. That's a global one. It doesn't require you to talk about anything
Hmm.
private going on in your business or in your life. It's just a technique that we teach, right?
Hmm.
So that kind of thing lends itself in my world to groups.
All right. If they're thinking they're stuck or there's something else, or maybe I want to learn more about this energy thing, what's their next step with you? What's their next step to find out if this is a good fit for them?
Look at my website, see if any of that speaks to you. It's just jeanborder.com, very easy.
Hmm.
But my focus is people who want to lead, grow, and live their best life, understanding it's their personal choice. They
Hmm.
can take back their personal power to change their world. That's who I want to work with.
So jeanborder.com, what are they going to find there? Is there a way to do a discovery call or email you? What's next? What do
They
they do?
can email me, they can book a session, they can book a chat, they can read some testimonies. They can find out there's a FAQ section, and that's what I
Oh,
suggest. If
good.
you're not really used to energy work, go through that and see if any of that speaks to you. Something else I do is work with animals, energy healing for dogs. How's that?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool. That's really cool. All right. Well, how about a tip? Can you give everybody a tip, something they can do today that will improve their lives?
Learn muscle testing.
Let's give us a little sample.
Okay. So a lot of times I have people stand up and just stand relaxed with your legs like
Hmm.
knee length apart, right? Just calm, relaxed. And so now think about something that really makes you angry, that you really can't stand. A picture of death and destruction, war.
Yeah.
Do you feel your body doing anything?
Oh, I move away right away. I move back for sure.
A
Uh,
lot of people move back. Some people feel tension in somewhere inside their body.
mm,
Different people feel it different ways, but what you just described is what the majority of people
mhm.
experience. And now I talk about, I'll mention puppy dogs and kitty cats, and you just had your best friend just had their very first child, and
Mm.
everyone is so excited. Now what happens in the body?
Oh, you definitely lean in, I think.
You do. The body has a tendency to lean towards what it wants, what it feels good about, and lean away from things that it doesn't want to experience. You see the same thing with plants. Plants will lean towards the sun for the most part,
Yeah, I love that.
right?
Yeah, that's
Because it gets nutrients from the sun. So whatever's going to nourish you emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally, relationship wise, whatever is what you'll gravitate towards.
I love that. That is a great tip and a wonderful thing to learn. How about a nonprofit cause you care about? Is there something close to your heart, Jean?
There's an organization called Charity Water.
Ooh.
And this organization goes into, I'm going to call them third world countries, places where the local residents don't have access to clean water.
Clean water.
And they create wells.
Everybody deserves clean water, a safe place to live. And water is a beautiful thing. It's healing, it's nourishing, it has memory, it's powerful. Sometimes even just being near a body of water can provide you with some rejuvenation and healing and wonderfulness. But we are made of mostly water, and everyone should have clean water. So thank you for sharing that nonprofit. We always want to inspire someone on this show to give time, treasure, or talent to a cause that our guests share or that might be close to your heart, and also spread awareness because sometimes people just don't know that cause exists, and you just might know someone who needs those services or can use them, or you might want to make a post about it, right? I'm sure there's a National Water Day. There's a National Day for, mismatched socks, I think. So there's a National Day of everything. So just think about how you can spread awareness in the world that you're touching and do something great just outside of ourselves. I love that part of our show. And now how about a book? I am bananas about books. There's so many behind me. A book that inspired your personal life or helped you grow your business.
I'm really big into energy work, right? So there's one called Letting Go
Ooh.
by David Hawkins.
I
would suggest that can give people an insight into, we hold on to so much negative stuff. If once we let it go, our bodies can relax and our lives can change.
You talked about quantum earlier, and I read, I think it's Christine Turner, but just look up Quantum NLP. If you haven't read that, Jean, have you? Do you know this book?
I don't.
It is amazing because I began to think, not only letting go, but I began to think differently about every event in my life based on how she presents and teaches. Quantum NLP is a profound, amazing book. Right now, I'm working through a new book that was presented to me called Gene Keys, and I'm madly in love with it. I bet you know that one, Jean. Do you know Gene Keys? I didn't know this one, so I'm getting all my sticky notes and my pencils and diving right in with pure excitement. So I'm loving Gene Keys. Books are amazing. You're an author to a book, yes? Or writing?
I've written several, but one on energy work, which was like an introduction for people if they've never done it. And I give it to my clients, but it's available on Amazon. It's Energy Healing 101. What can energy healing do for me?
I think that's important because I think so many people still, even with what's occurred, the openness, I think people are more open to it, but still have very little understanding of what it is and what does it mean for me and how does it work. So I love that you've written that. Now, I've really enjoyed having you on the show today. I hope you've had fun too.
Oh, I have. And your energy is just so cool. I really appreciate that. Sometimes, everything is very staid and very slow moving, and you're just not that. That's really cool.
No, I keep that a bit bouncy.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Yeah. So if you're out there thinking, I've written a book, got programs, I can help someone improve their personal life or grow their business. I'm doing holistic and energy things in the world and fabulousness. Well, get out and reach out to me and my team, and we'll tell you just how you can be featured on Profound Professionals too. But before we close out today's show, we're going to get a final thought, some information or inspiration as we go. Jean, what do you have for us?
I've mentioned this already, but I'm going to reiterate because it's very important to me.
Sure.
Personal power is everything.
Mm,
Personal choice plays such a huge role in how we feel inside.
does.
So use your personal power and your choices and your decisions to lead your best life, to heal yourself, to help heal others, to heal the world around you, and to grow.
I love that. And every time we do something to improve ourselves, to improve our lives, to be the best version of us, we are all connected by this energy. So when I show up and shine, and I'm the best version of me, I do something great for Jean. And when Jean goes out and stands with her face in the sunshine and takes a deep breath, she's connected to me by energy, and I benefit from that. We just keep doing good, and we just keep helping one another in that perpetual link as we're connected. I am your host, Jessica Koch. This is Profound Professionals. And until the next one, be kind to yourself out there and be kind to each other. Bye, everybody.